Hey guys, welcome back to my channel. So to start off this look, we're gonna do the eyebrows off camera and then start by prepping the eyes. So for my eyes, I'm using my Milani concealer in the shade 170 on the outer and inner corners of my eyes. I don't like using the the light Plouise base on that area because it's gonna come off like really too light. And then in the center is where I apply my Plouise base in rumour 0. So as you can see, it's really light, so I like to focus it like right in the center of my eyes. Now I already did one eye off camera. Well, I started one eye off camera just to not get this video to be too long. And then the first eyeshadow that I'm using is my Juvia's Place The Warrior palette, and I'm using the dark brown shade from that palette. It's like a ashy brown color, and I'm just focusing that right in my crease. Next, I'm going into my Nubian 2 palette and I'm using that orange shade. I'm basically focusing that right above the brown shade. Now, as you can see, the colors didn't transition together seamlessly like the other eye. So next you're gonna see me go in with my Juvia's Place Zulu palette, and I'm gonna use like that warm brown color, just so those two colors will marry together nicely. So once I pack on that brown, as you can see now, the colors are just slowly marrying together very beautifully. Like, I really love that brown shade. Like, it's so versatile. It can be used for contouring, it's an eyeshadow, it can be used for so many things. I love using that color. Now, as you can see, I'm going back into the first color that I applied, just so I didn't lose the pigmentation of any of the colors. I want every color to be shown, but I still want them to blend together nicely. Now, to cut my crease, I'm using this new hack, the Vaseline hack, where you basically use a brush that you're gonna use to cut your crease, and you're gonna form out that same cut crease shape, kind of lapse, and then you are going to remove that using a makeup wipe, and then I'm gonna go in with my Plouise base to cut my crease, so you get a sharper look that way. My only fault was that like my crease right there is a bit hooded in a way, so some of the Vaseline kind of stuck up in the crease and it just didn't come out, and then I don't have nails to get rid of all of that, so that was my only issue. But yeah, I think the next time I would use Q-tip instead of the makeup wipe, because if you have short nails like me, you know the struggles, right? So after cutting the crease, I went ahead and do an entire eye off camera. And yes, I'm going to show you guys what I just did. So I went back in with that dark brown shade that I used in my crease from my Juvia's Place palette. I think it's the Warrior, yeah. And I'm basically creating like a horizontal shape, no, not horizontal shape, diagonal shape on my outer V, and then on top of that I'm gonna go in with that same brown shade, and I'm creating that same diagonal shape with the brown shade as well. And then I'm gonna kind of go back and forth with the colors, just so you still have the pigmentation of each color peeking through. All right, sis. Alright, and now on my lid, I decided to add a pop of color. So I went into that beautiful turquoise color. Like, I really love that color. I think it complemented the contact lens that I had in. And I mean, if you have naturally, I mean, it really look good even if you have black eye. Like, it's cute, but I like the way it looks on the with the contact lenses. And then for eyeliner, yeah, I don't want to speed this up, so applying the turquoise shade now. And now my inner corner, I went in with my Kleancolor loose pigment. You guys know I love this loose pigment, and this one is in the shade meringue. So it's basically like a white crystal looking color. So I decided to set my brush so it comes out even more pigmented, and I went in and I pop a little bit on my brow bone to bring a little to the look. I said that's isn't it? And yeah, I really like the way this turned out though. Like, I wanted to be a bit more creative. And now for my eyeliner, I'm going in with a brown liquid liner from Benefit roller liner. So I was planning on just doing the brown liner, just the basic brown liner, but then I'm like, should I add a pop of purple just to add a bit more color to the look? And then I decided on doing the purple. As you can see on the other eye, it doesn't just look brown, it has a purple. So I decided on adding the purple above the brown liner. But I mean, if you're gonna recreate this look, you can just go right in with the purple liner. You really no need to do the brown, because the brown wasn't even showing after I went in with the purple. So yeah, and guys, if you decide on recreating this look, please ensure that you tag me on Instagram at olivia.akila. All my socials is in my description box below. Alright, so as you can see, I set the brown with a brown eyeshadow, and I'm also setting the purple with a purple eyeshadow. And now I'm just cleaning up my shadow so I get that nice blunt effect. And now for the foundation, I'm using my Maybelline Superstay foundation in the shade 340. And now for concealer, I'm using my Milani Conceal Plus Perfect Concealer, but this time I'm using it in the shade 155. So as y'all know by now, I love the Milani concealers. They are super creamy, but they also even matte finish at the same time, but it's just not too dry. So look how it just highlights my face. Just look at that, guys. I really love this concealer. And yeah, that's all I have to say about it. It's really good. It has a great applicator. The colors are perfect, and it looks super smooth on my face. But keep in mind that your skin has to be in a good condition in order for your makeup to, look beautiful. So ensure that you check out my skincare routine. That's my previous video. If you're having any skin issues or like pimples, spots, anything, that routine will help you. So what I'm doing here is that I get a foundation brush and I'm blending the sides of the concealer, just so you don't have like that blunt line between the concealer and the foundation. So I did it on my forehead and my chin, and I'm also gonna do it on my nose, but this time I'm using a smaller brush. I don't know why me I talk so fast, but I guess I just want this video to go up today, so yeah. And now I'm using my Milani Conceal Plus Perfect. Yes, they have stick foundations too, and guys, they are up. Alright, I just need to do a full face using Milani products because I really love their products and they're not too expensive. I mean, the high-end products definitely give a different look, but my Milani is working for me. Look at that. Look at that contour, sis. Y'all know I just started the whole contour thing and I'm loving it so far. Like, my face looks so snatched. And now to set my concealer, I'm using my Mercier setting powder in the shade Translucent. And I'm basically gonna apply that everywhere that I put the Milani, the lighter concealer, which is under my eyes, the center of my nose, under my chin. So I don't bake that powder, I just blend it until it just disappears into my skin. I love this powder because it has it's very fine, so it doesn't look cakey or mucky. It just looks really nice and smooth under the eye area, all over the face. I love that that setting powder. And then I'm gonna go in with my all-time favorite Sacha Buttercup. Me can't left out my Sacha. Like, I just love this combo with the Mercier setting powder and the Sacha Buttercup. So basically, I think I say this in almost all my videos. So the Sacha Buttercup, the Mercier gives it like a smooth finish, and then the Sacha Buttercup gives it the color. So before I go in my Sacha Buttercup, I'm going with my Milani Mineralize powder in the shade Warm, and I'm basically applying that everywhere else except where I highlighted. And look at that, guys. I love how my makeup turned out today. And now to set, that's where I'm going in with the Sacha Buttercup. So I'm kind of gonna let this bake for a while. Yes, me know baking outdated or whatever, but this is no normal baking, so it's like, look what I'm doing. Look what I'm doing, alright? So I'm packing on the powder. I'm gonna let it sit for a while I do my under eye area because I don't want it to mess up my under eyes. Oh shit, I'm doing the contouring. Alright, so I'm bronzing now, y'all. So as I said before, remember that brown shade I was talking about? Yes, it can be used for contouring or bronzing, and I love the way that looks on my complexion. Then I'm gonna go in with my black Radiance Contour Palette in the shade, I think it's the darkest brown from that palette. So I'm getting rid of all that double chin, everything. I'm gonna get my face snatched, right? Doing a little nose contouring, nothing too intense. And I think this is where I went in with the under eye area now. Yes. So I'm gonna go in with my Infallible. That's like a very creamy pencil, so it's perfect for the under the eye area. And it's like a purple shade, so it complements the purple that I have up top. And yeah, I just love the way this look turned out. I hope you guys loved it too. Then I'm gonna go in with my purple shadow from the Zulu palette, and I'm gonna apply that right under my lash line. Then I'm gonna go in with the brown shade that I use for contouring. I tell you that this color is so versatile under eye area contouring, like it's bad. And I'm gonna go in with some mascara, and I want my lashes to really pop in this look, so I went ham with the mascara. And now for blush, I'm going in with my MAC blush in what shade was this again? Yeah, coppertone. And now for the under eye area, I'm basically packing on that shade. I'm not really dusting it away. I'm kind of dusting away the excess, but I'm mainly just packing it on under the eye area. And look at that. Look at that. Guys, this is baking 2.0, alright? New version of baking, alright? This is just beautiful. And I love that brush, like, wow. Love using that brush to do that. That brush can also be used for contouring, can be used to apply the concealer under the eyes. And then I'm kind of snatch my face a bit more, and I went in my Mercier powder just to, you know, clean up that contour a bit. Alright, so as you can see, I feel myself popped on some highlighter, my same highlighter from my Juvia Plouise palette. Now I'm getting rid of my gloss, and I'm gonna go in with a brown liner. This is actually eyebrow pencil from Santee, but I love the color. I love the way it looks for this lip combo. So I started off, I was actually gonna go in with my basic nude lip, and then I don't know, when I get up in my head, I decided to make do my entire lip brown. So you're gonna see what happened, because I had to change it. I don't know, tell me, just let me know in the comment section if you guys liked the brown, but I wasn't feeling the brown, so I changed it to my basic nude lip. Yeah, I need to change up my combo. So look, I'm never sure if I want to do it. And look at my face. Look at my face. I was so nervous. Why am I to cut myself go do it? I don't know. Alright, look what I'm now. Look what I'm now. So I was like, alright, now put it all over. I'm gonna keep on. I go roll and I go roll and I go run to me to say, let's just go in and do this. And I did. Oh my gosh. Oh, let me just look too fierce, like. And most times when I'm taking pictures, like, I'm normally snazz, I'm gonna look like way too serious. Like, look at that. I'm not sure. Like, I was trying to do some makeup pose to see if I like it, but I'm like, no, I'm just gonna change it. So I went in my base, right? I went in with my base. I'm sorry, maybe not lapsed for the entire video, so I'm sorry. If you guys reach this far, just ensure that you click the thumbs up, because I tried, alright? So I'm going in with my base now to get rid of some of the brown. Then I went in with my my lipstick, my liquid matte from Maybelline Superstay, and all of the information for the products that I used are in my description box below, so if I forgot something, it's there, so go check it out. So I'm back in my brown just to get that nude color still, you know, looking great.